Jimmy Butler has once again decided to open his toxic mouth and spew out talk that is just. He is an idiot on way too many levels. One of the coaches was talking to me for no reason. Jimmy, you've given them plenty of reasons to talk to you, and I want to know what they said to you. And if you're wondering what those reasons are, flopping on the court like you're a fish out of water every single second, anytime a hand or anything goes near you, doesn't even touch you, you're just like intentionally tripping Miles Turner, you know. You get favored by the refs all day long, and you talk your crap while trying to say the beef is over, but it's only over when, you're doing good. When you're doing bad, no, the beef is still alive. But when you're doing good, nah, the beef's dead. And then he said that he wished his talking motion was to the fans. So let me get this straight, Jimmy Butler. You want to trash talk to fans? I don't know what freaking reality you're living in, Jimmy Butler, because last time I checked, some players get death threats and they don't even say crap about it to the fans. Oh, you got a few hate comments on your latest Instagram post. So I'm so sorry, Jimmy. You're making like $20 million, more money than I'll ever see in my entire life. You have such a hard life, Jimmy. You have such a hard life. You got all these Heat fans just, backing you up from every single second, any single moment, anything you do. They defend you relentlessly. Your life is so tough, Jimmy. Trying to make those flops look like a real foul. That's probably the toughest challenge right there. And, making those wide open shots that you get off of pick and rolls. Very tough shots there, Jimmy. I mean, you totally cooked TJ Warren. It's not like they put Bam Adebayo on him or anything, No, you guarded him one-on-one. Definitely didn't do any switch to put Bam on him or anything. Definitely didn't get a bunch of screens so that TJ didn't get a chance to guard you. That didn't happen. Well, don't know when that happened, It just didn't happen, First, you want to call one of our assistant coaches silly when they probably have more basketball knowledge than you because they probably don't want their players to flop. I'm not saying the Heat coach wants them to, but what I am saying is, Jimmy, if you were a coach, you would probably want your players to flop and intentionally trip players. Very noble way to win a game. And then you insult the fans when if anybody from Indiana did that to your fans, Jimmy, you'd get on ESPN and be like, you mess with one of the fans, you mess with all the players too. Like you did with Duncan Robinson. Everybody forgets, the time Jimmy Butler constantly, talked to Duncan Robinson and told him he couldn't guard him in practice because he was white. That never happened. No, now that, all this, when someone, fights and stuff and there's a chance for you to look like a good guy, you take it. You didn't say that he can't guard you because he's white or anything. That didn't happen. You guys are best of buds. You mess with him, you mess with Duncan Robinson, you mess with Jimmy Butler too. That's definitely how that works. I mean, Jimmy Butler will contradict himself any single moment he gets on TV. He says the beef is over, and then he goes to his Instagram page and posts a bunch of crap. he says, "Oh, there's everything's good," but then he does a chirping. He does this to one of our coaches, and then he also says he wishes he did it to one of the fans. If any other player did that, the media would be on them, and Jimmy Butler would be on them. But it's all good because it's Jimmy Butler. You know. Anybody else think it's not just a coincidence that his free throw attempts per game almost doubled when he joined Miami? You know, I just it's stupid. Pacers fans, if a Heat player gets injured, we're like, hey, we hope this guy has a speedy recovery. Like with Derrick Jones Jr., we hope he has a speedy recovery. We hope he's back. We didn't wish this upon him. But then, Heat fans will go out on Twitter saying, I wish Goga Batadze would just die. I'm waiting for the day that Jimmy Butler, has to have someone, do a little hand motion to him, or he has to, deal with someone being better than him all the time. You know, is trash talking to him, and he can't do anything about it. They're setting cheesy screens. They're putting their center to guard him. Or they're intentionally tripping people. That way, Jimmy Butler can get a little taste of his own medicine. But I guess that would make us no better than Jimmy Butler, which I wouldn't want that. You do not want to be no better than Jimmy Butler. Always strive to be better than Jimmy Butler. Always. I mean, it's just, if the fan said some mean things to you. I'd give an example of what fans being actually cruel to a player is, but I'm just not even going to waste my time on that. If you know anything about sports, you know that there are players who have been treated way worse by fans than Jimmy Butler. Here's one player to look up, Roger Maris. Go watch the movie 61 and see how bad his own fans treated him. The people that are supposed to support him, his own fans treated him like garbage. He didn't say anything until later, until after his career. He didn't say anything on it. And it wasn't just verbal. People actually tried to physically attack him. Like, Jimmy Butler, you need to shut up. I know you're going to tell me to shut up, but honestly, I don't care. Because, I'm actually coming out here with facts, and I'm not talking out of my ass like Jimmy Butler is. It's complete and total garbage what he says on a, anytime he gets on an interview basis. Turn this light off, it's dying. So yeah, that's what I have to say on this topic. It's stupid. But I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of comments saying, you need to shut up, or, you're threatening Jimmy Butler, or you're abusing Jimmy Butler, or just some stupid crap. Or you're one of the fans he was talking about when he wished it was towards them. Yes, because I'm being so harsh towards him, and yes, he's totally gonna watch this whole video and cry himself to sleep at night over this one video. I mean, if he does, that's mission accomplished for me, and Jimmy Butler needs to, get a thicker skin. you know? But yeah, I'll see some of you in the next video, the ones that agree with me on this topic. The other ones, I'll see you in the next video I make about the Heat, for you to make some stupid comment that makes no sense whatsoever, and you just insult me instead of, coming up with actual facts to prove your point. See you guys in the next one.